Hello, I'm Tanya from Love Goddess Tarot, and this is a love message on the energies of love for the lovely Librans and what is to come over the next period of time. So as I've been looking at you lovely Librans, I see that you are definitely one to avoid anything that doesn't feel pleasant, including conflict, which we of course know is very much a Libran trait. And so some of you may be hesitating to dig a little deeper regarding your love life situation. And it's important not to skim over the surface. It's important for your growth. The guides are saying that you dig a little deeper, Libra, because in order to experience all of yourself and to connect deeper with another, yes, your charm, your wittiness, even your humor can get you there. But to bond and connect, it requires you to go deeper, and part of healthy relationships is actually to discuss and resolve issues, and that requires you to open up and be vulnerable, which you definitely don't like doing. I see some of you have had a rather hard time regarding your relationship. Some of you have been what feels like waiting forever. Some of you are in between relationships and have been doing some work on yourself, and others of you have been trying to figure out what it is you need from your relationships and what they need from you. So what is really good and very interesting here is that we're coming up with the card of positive movement forward. So this means that you're ready to reach for the next level. For a lot of you, this means starting afresh. You've been doing this journey on your own for a while, and now suddenly there's wind in your sails. Even if that boat has been standing still for a while on the ocean of love, there's sudden wind in your sails and you start moving forward. Now, what am I saying with this? Well, it's spirit moving you, isn't it? Often it's not something that you can only do yourself. I mean, you can steer and you can decide, which direction you're going in, but the wind in your sails is spirit. So what I love about this, Libra, is that you're being pushed forward in a positive way. And I hear new love. And this will have all to do with the journey of self and completing what I feel has been the longest journey. And you're setting sights on the shore. So it's new love, next level relationship stuff. It's saying love begins. So this also for you that are in a relationship and watching this means that through the journey you have done, because you are now moving in a calmer, more positive direction, there's a new energy to love for you. So partnerships are blessed. You see the beautiful rainbow. There's blessings from spirit. The calm waters, both of you are holding the emotional cup of this relationship. And so a new chapter begins, a much more positive one. It's safe for you to love. Your heart chakra is being activated by spirit. That's the movement in your sails. And something new is developing. And how beautiful. You're shining. Understand something, Libra, you're very attractive right now. And it's not just your charm, it's your energy. And your heart, for a lot of you, is really opening up in a big way. Perhaps for some of you, you've never quite felt so in your own energy, in your own power. Well, this is spirit guiding you. This is your time, Libra. This is your time for love. But remember, you're always the one that has a tendency to pleasing others. You're always the one putting your needs aside. Well, this open-heartedness really talks about fulfillment. It talks about having a complete shift in your energies. And this is just beautiful, because others will see this, and you're vibrating in such a beautiful space of love that it will attract in all sorts of people. So this is not just romantic love. This also indicates other soulmates coming in. But one specific relationship will be important. And what is interesting is this card of patience. You're needing to have patience. Go slow with this one. Just like a seed doesn't sprout overnight. Neither do relationships, neither do your thoughts, neither does the process. So this is a time of inner balance, really watching your emotions, not allowing yourself to be triggered by just everything, and also not suppressing your needs and your feelings. It's also a time of looking within, what do I need? And you have, I hear them saying, these new possibilities on how you're going to proceed with your love life. So it's really beautiful. There's a lot of wonderful things happening, and boy, don't you just deserve it after the time some of you have had. It's been really rough. And we have the foundation of hope. There's always hope, no matter what circumstances look like, because things are always changing. And remember, spirit is moving the wind through your sails, and this is moving you to the light. So trust in your inner light. Trust that your light will shine the way, and it will attract the right energy for the next steps in your love life, and for those of you, the right person, the one you've been dreaming of, or the one you want to connect with. There's definitely a sense of new beginnings for love for you, really, really strongly. They're talking about, again, it's the ones, and you've come full circle, and now your passions are being ignited. This is a very passionate love that is coming in. For many of you, I feel this is new. It's a very passionate love. It's something that opens your heart. It sets you on fire. And again, there's all that heart energy being activated. And so you're mirroring this love in each other, and there's a bliss to it. But of course, everything emanates from you. So you see in another what you see in yourself. And you'll be doing a lot of reflecting the beautiful qualities of love within each other. And there's this beautiful bonding connection, a real divine counterpart, somebody who's walking the long road with you. This isn't a short situation ship. This is something much stronger. There's a spiritual component to it, and just have patience with the process. As you can see, by this image in this card, there's just so much bliss to be had from an activated heart chakra for self. There's so much of it. There's more than enough to fulfill oneself and to overflow. Happiness is an inside job. It's not for your partner, significant other, to be, bringing you things you think you need. Yes, there's a sharing. Yes, there's a meeting each other halfway. However, the inner work, that is what you need to do. And there will be some decisions to be made. So as you're being activated and feeling so blissful and ignited and passionate, this can also, of course, mean for some of you the next level in your relationship, which will be a much more passionate one, no matter what you're seeing right now. Don't believe everything you're seeing right now. They are saying that you're coming to some sort of crossroads where you're required to choose wisely. Now, of course, there's different directions that you can go in. And as I know about you beautiful Librans, you will be attracting moths to the flame, and you're the flame. So there will be choices. There'll be choices in partners. There'll be directions that you get to choose. Which way do you go? Well, ultimately, as we know, with a beautiful heart chakra being ignited, this requires you to make a choice of the heart. Okay? So this will be a choice to do with love. Trust your heart. And what comes in as kind of the wild card is temptation. So the universe may send you a test. So you are feeling all this love, you're feeling connected to your person, and then suddenly there is some temptation on your path. So something comes in for you that is going to cause you to have to make a decision. So I keep hearing those words, lead us not into temptation. Remember that things that are to do with temptation, this reminds me always of instant gratification. Don't sabotage this connection, even if you have to wait a bit, through instant gratification. Don't rush into something else because you want it now and you're not willing to wait. Heal. Do the shadow work. Ask yourself why you feel so uncomfortable, perhaps with being in your own space for a while. So don't rush off. And for others, there's a choice in partners coming in. There's a choice to be made. Some of you, this represents a third-party situation. For some reason, for me today, this is very much about you. I feel like Libra, this is about you. It's your choices that you have and the potential that there's a third party that comes in for you. I feel it's more strongly with you than I do with your significant person or the new person coming in or even your current partner. I feel this just more strongly around you. There's a sense that, as I said in the beginning, you do not want to go into those deeper places and feel discomfort. And so there's a fear around conflict and despair, having to go into these deep places. It's like you're being pushed down those stairs, shouting and screaming, I don't want to go, I don't want to see, I don't want to look. But it's through the depth that you grow, through the deeper understanding of yourself. And there is pain, yes, and there is despair, and there is an inner conflict going on for you. And perhaps this is why, whatever the temptation is, this is so much like it's choosing the easier route, which right now Spirit is saying, don't do that. There's going to be a need to stand your ground. You need to get really clear about what you will and what you won't accept in your love life, in your love situation. And this is very powerful, more powerful perhaps than you realize. And you are ready. You're ready to stand your ground, speak your truth, but speak it from an open heart. You do need more from life, and this is the picture. You're one that loves the butterflies and the rainbows and the happy, joyful connectivity, whether it's family or just having that person there. And that's okay. You're dreaming of this bigger picture, and hold on to that. Don't let yourself sabotage this bigger picture through instant gratification, but also don't disbelieve this. Put your energies in there. Again, the rainbow. Love begins, new love. This is what it can lead to. It has the potential of really being a long-term situation, leading to all those things that you desire, but with patience. And we have victory and success. This is, again, it feels to me like Spirit is really there, helping you through the difficult times, the obstacles, but just really guiding this love life situation of yours so that you have the highest outcome, and the dark clouds will move out of the way, and there will be a new dawn for your relationships. And of course, the sense is that as the dark clouds move away and you see more clearly in the light, there's a sense that a decision that you make will be the right one for you. Trust yourself. How long will this take? Well, you're in a time of abundance and options regarding your love life. So Spirit, when will the viewers find their love life coming together to the next level? You need to choose a new direction. It simply means that you have to shift your mindset. You have to shift out of lack. You have to shift out of what you've been doing up until now. Reignite your passions. Do something that you love. Love yourself. Be assertive. Stand your ground and say no to things that you don't want. Look how deep this goes. It's no good keeping quiet and pleasing others and hoping that they'll somehow deliver what it is you need. You must speak up. You must speak up and say your say and be clear about what you want. Stand your ground is also about boundaries. And Libra, boy, you're going to need boundaries, and you won't tolerate anyone coming in and not being authentic with you. They're saying the situation will improve. So whatever rocky period you find yourself in, this is going to improve. There's going to be a new start. There's going to be a new direction shown. And it's up to you if you want to take that, because of course that's the free will, right? So let's ask what love message you need most today at this time. What will help you most and what will give you the most guidance. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you. So you will always consider them. So this is also about your partnership, that which you seek, your ideal partnership. And of course, behaving as if that person is already in your life reminds you that there's compromise and consideration needed for this person. And you have everything in you to be this kind of partner. You are ready. So open up your heart to love. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading today. Please do like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. I look forward to seeing you again. Lots of love and blessings.